What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to go over 3 benefits of quitting watching pornography, okay? And just want to say thank you guys for watching this. I'm releasing 2 videos a week, one on a Tuesday, one on a Thursday. So if you like it, share it, comment, subscribe. YouTube likes that, and I'll appreciate it. So let's dive deep. I actually wrote down these 3 things that I believe are the main benefits of quitting watching pornography, okay? So number 1 is actually more energy. So you will notice literally after the first 90 days of not watching any porn, you just have so much more energy. So much more energy. And it gotta be specific. So you're not watching pornography, yet you may still be releasing, you may still be jerking off and playing with yourself and releasing that semen, right? So just want to be specific. If you actually go 90 days of not watching pornography and not actually touching yourself and not actually playing with yourself, you will notice more energy. Why is that? Well, first of all, you're not ejaculating. So your semen, that life force, all those minerals, the fats and the protein, the cholesterol, the vitamin B12 and the zinc, like that's all that stuff that's in your semen. Like you're not losing that. You're keeping that in your body. Like imagine when you have sex with a woman, that sperm mixed with an egg, it creates a baby, like a life force, brings it into this world. So now imagine if you don't actually let that out. Over time, you start to feel more energy, more drive. You just feel like you can do anything. And that's one of the reasons, is because you're keeping that life force in, and also you're keeping that sexual energy inside you. So if you're not releasing it like you used to through jerking off and masturbating, guess what? All that energy is within you. And energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transmuted, which means that you have all that sexual energy inside you. And that's why you have a lot of energy, because you have this sexual energy that you haven't released. And that's one of the other reasons why you have a lot of energy. Number 2 is you get more confidence. So once you stop watching porn, what happens is you start to have all this energy. You start to have people around you that seeing a difference in you. You start to notice a difference in yourself. And what happens is you start to have women that approach you because they can feel like like women have this sense where they're able to sense your sexual energy. They're able to sense that you're someone that's, working on yourself and not releasing that sexual energy. So you end up having more confidence. And what happens is it's also the resisting, not watching pornography, and every day, getting over that and not actually giving into your urges and temptations. That process helps you have more confidence as well, because you start to see you're a lot stronger than you think. You're a lot, braver than you think, and you're a lot more disciplined than you think. So that's all these reasons. By not watching pornography, you start to have more confidence on your own abilities. And that starts to trickle down in your relationships, in your friendships, and in your intimate relationships, in the sense of like a woman will feel that this man has self-control and he's not giving into his urges and his temptations. He's somebody that's actually learning how to transmute that sexual energy in a healthy manner. So that's number 2. And then number 3, just to be specific here, is you start to have more accomplishments. And how does this happen? How do you start to have more accomplishments when you stop watching porn? Well, the reason is, and I'll share with you guys personal experience. So like when I stopped watching porn, those first 90 days, this was years ago, I started my first business. The reason why is because I just had all this drive, all this motivation, I had all this confidence. I just knew I could do anything I put my mind to. So I started my first business and it did really well. So that's what I mean by you're gonna have more accomplishments, because when you stop watching porn, you have all this sexual energy and you're just feeling energized. And then the goal is, what I do with my clients is to start releasing that sexual energy in a healthy manner. Okay, so what is it that you're trying to achieve from your life? Okay, I want to have a side hustle. I want to start, a business. I want to start working out. I want to start talking to this girl. I want to start traveling more. I want to start investing my money. So all these things come up. And then I suggest you pick something out of this list and you start working towards it. So let's say it's like, I want to start a side hustle. Guess what? Now driven and ambitious, and you start to work towards this side hustle. Whether it's, watching a couple hours of YouTube videos to learn how to register the business, how to make the product, how to deliver the product, how to drop ship, or whatever it is that you're doing, right? You actually put your time into those. And every day you achieve a little more from your side hustle, whatever it is that you're going after. And every day, the more you achieve, the more you accomplish, the more confidence you have, and the more you feel good. And it's just like this circle that will trickle down, right? The more energy you have, the more you do. The more you do, the more confidence you have. The more confidence you have, the more things you accomplish. And the more things you accomplish, the more you start to believe in yourself, and the more you do. So it's this amazing positive trickle down effect that starts to just, like, you just become unstoppable in life. And like I'm telling you guys from personal experience, where it's been a couple years since I've watched porn, and I don't really even think about it these days. I have the most amazing, relationships, the most amazing friendships. I know different ways on how to release my sexual energy in a healthy manner, and I love actually sitting there and transmuting that sexual energy into productivity. Like, it's actually like a superpower. I love it. And the fact that also, when I started to really do this, I started to attract the most beautiful women in my life years ago. And it's interesting because it's just a beautiful thing. Like, when you start to embody these philosophies, when you start to not give in to your urges and your temptations, and when you start to practice self-discipline and self-love and not give in to these things, I'm telling you, only magical things will start to unfold. Like reading books and starting side hustles, starting businesses, traveling the world, and all these things can happen for you. And those are 3 things that I just wanted to share. And I think another thought to share, really, that one of the benefits that I have got from quitting watching pornography is that I just have had the most amazing relationships, intimate relationships, the last 2-3 years. And it's just interesting, and I'm not saying that it's directly correlated with me quitting pornography, but at the same time it is. Because when I stopped watching porn, I started to not be dependent on getting off. I started to not be dependent on ejaculating. I started to not be dependent into that instant gratification. And that started to help me, because when I started to talk to women and I started to see women for more than what I used to see them for, which was to just have sex with them. But I started to see women for, more than those reasons, and just seeing how amazing they are, awesome they are, like the amazing conversations that we can have, and just the ability to actually spend time with a woman intimately without having sex with her, massaging each other, and, touching each other, and not precisely trying to finish off, trying to make me come, or I'm trying to make her come. No, just simply enjoying the pleasures and the sensations that come up during an intimate session. So for me, not watching pornography has just done drastic things for me. Like, of course, started businesses, and I've drastically changed my life overall, but like the 3 main benefits that I want you to focus on are more energy, more confidence, and more accomplishments. These things can happen for you if you take control of your porn addiction and stop giving into your porn addiction, and start to use your sexual energy in a healthier manner, so you're able to achieve the desires and the goals that you have for yourself. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching these. Like I said, subscribe. I release 2 videos a week, one on a Tuesday, one on a Thursday, and I'm just going to be doing this for as long as I can. And I just want to thank you guys for watching these videos. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video.